Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. It's our Rock and Roll Spot Connection for Mutant Monday. So, coming next month will be the beginning of a new era for the X-Men, wherein Jonathan Hickman will be molding the shape of, at least molding the X-Men in a way, that'll affect things, for a few years or so. He'll be doing this through two miniseries called House of X and Powers of X. Now, first and foremost, I will be covering these in the weekly roundup. I will also be dedicating a separate video to each issue of both series. They're both going to be 6-issue miniseries that ship bi-weekly. So, what are they about? First off, House of X. House of X is basically, like I said, setting up the modern, how things are for the X-Men now. Preview states, Superstar writer Jonathan Hickman, Secret Wars Avengers 4, takes the reins of the X-Men universe. Since the release of Uncanny X-Men #1, there have been 4 seminal moments in the history of the X-Men. Giants' X-Men, X-Men, Age of Apocalypse, New X-Men. 4 iconic series that introduced a new era for Marvel's mutants and revolutionized the X-Men. In House of X, Charles Xavier reveals his master plan for mutant kind. One that will bring mutants out of the shadow of mankind and into the light once more. Okay. And there's Powers of X. Powers of X reveals the secret past, present, and future of mutant kind, changing the way you look at every X-Men story before and after. Okay. Alright. Now, of course, after the 6 issues of each book are done, there will be new X-Men titles. These are going to be released in waves, starting, in September when House of X and Powers of X end. Also, these titles will be revealed at Comic-Con along with their creative teams. So I will actually be kind of, doing a how did I get things video in a few weeks. So, what we know about this is that Hickman will be writing the flagship X title. Then the books in question, some will be, classic ideas that, always have an audience. Some will be expansions on ideas from House of X and Powers of X. Some will be completely new concepts. So, when it comes to classic ideas and that I'm looking for, or that I'm hoping for, I should say, Uncanny X-Men as being the flagship title, have it written by Hickman, drawn by Pepe Larraz, who's going to be drawing House of X. I think the way he's, from the scenes I've seen, he's got it. A new Wolverine solo book, I would hope, ideally written by Jerry Dugan of Despicable Deadpool fame. And X-Force, ideally written by Ed Brisson. So, for Uncanny, I would say it would be the core of the X-Men line. Events that Uncanny ripple outward for the rest of the X-Men, into the rest of the X-Men books. I mean, where, applicable. And also events from the other X-Men books also affect Uncanny, so, be like, oh, well, X-Force did a thing, and, we're in trouble for it. Ideal lineup would be Cyclops, Jean, Wolverine, a few of the new characters from House of X, and on an optional level, Xavier, because apparently he's going to be back. So, yeah. All right, so Wolverine solo book. It would primarily be about Wolverine. It would be establishing the new status quo for him since his resurrection. Also, it would be about him reestablishing his familial relationship with his X-23 and Honey Badger, his, for lack of a better word, daughters. It would be just as much about Wolverine, X-23, and Honey Badger kicking ass in a brutal manner as it is about family. And I think that would actually make for a really good Wolverine title. Finally, you have X-Force. Paramilitary X team, like normal. The lineup, the way I see it, takes from some of the two biggest X-Force lineups, or at least two most well known. The classic Liefeld lineup, Domino, Cannonball, Boom Boom, Shatterstar, Warpath, and Psylocke from the old Wolverine lineups, maybe Moonstar, and possibly also, depending on how things go in next month's X-Force, Cable. Anyway, that's it for now. Well, like I said, I want to say about probably about a month. I'll do a video basically saying, okay, so how on the mark were my predictions. Also, I will be going into the rest of that first wave of X books, and then we'll get into actually that'll probably be Monday that week, but and then we'll get into things like we'll start to get into the stuff for House of X and Powers of X. Anyway, that's it for this week's Mutant Monday. As always, feel free to like, share, and subscribe. Hit the bell icon to be notified when I put up new content. Links to my Facebook, Twitter, and Patreon are in the description box down below. Before I go, hey, let me know what you think is going to be the future of the X-Men after after House of X and Powers of X. This is Rock Roll Spock signing off, though, saying, live long and rock hard.